I gotta say, Okada Takeshita was a motherfucking masterpiece. Professional wrestling in a nutshell. Thank you, Tony Khan. Thank you.
Are you ready for the show? Are you ready? Are you ready for the show? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Thank you, Tony Khan, and thank you to Takeshita and Okada for putting on an absolute banger, which we all needed and absolutely enjoyed. And then welcome to Max Wrestling, episode 591. Thank you for joining the captain. I am El Jefe. That is beer on this glorious Thursday. Coming up tonight, we react some more, that is, to this past Sunday's AEW Double or Nothing featuring major title changes, returns, and shockingly, it was under 5, or just over 5 hours. So, gotta love that one. Plus, we predict this Sunday's, I love the Sunday trend, except this one, it's going to be shorter, since we'll figure it out. WWE's Clash in Italy, with a lot of gold on the line, and a WrestleMania rematch that no one expected.
You're damn right, was a crazy Double or Nothing, you damn straight. Also coming up, we will hear from the captain following a successful recapture of the television championship last week at Full House. Full House was a great show, including me retaining my beloved Knowledge Championship. But first, as Cap said, Okada vs. Takeshita was an absolute masterpiece. Double or Nothing. Let's talk about it.
Oh, what a match.
What a show.
I mean, yeah, what a show. But like that match was everything we expected it to be. And more.
And some more, yeah. And some more. The cage has come off of both Okada and Takeshita with a little Don Callis added spice on commentary, freaking out. No, don't kill him on the outside. Oh, God, I loved it. And then Takeshita's like, fuck you. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. Shit. This was awesome. This was every bit of Okada and Takeshita that we have gotten. AEW. And then in like the last like 5 minutes, they're like, hey, you want to see something cool? And it turned into like a fucking G1 final. And I was like, whoa, what? Like this, it was Okada being Okada. The drop kick hadn't hit until it was out of nowhere. It normally, like, you could kind of see it coming. This one came strictly out of nowhere. The drop kick did. It was just bliss. I don't know what any other words to fucking say about it. It was just utter and absolute fucking bliss watching these two dudes go at it. And then the ending. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
So we got the return of Kyle Fletcher. Thought he turned face, started celebrating Takeshita, and then just dropped him with a clothesline.
Everybody loved it. Everybody fell for it. Beer fell for it. I fell for it.
I think Craig's not happy that Mr. Fletcher's back, but I think you look at Takeshita and Okada, that was, as you perfectly said, Mo, G1 Climax final. It was just two Japanese dudes beating the living shit out of each other. And for me, so far, match of the year. Unbelievable match.
And it was only 19 minutes. I feel like if they had the time, if they hadn't crammed 12 matches onto the show, they probably could have gone a full half hour, maybe 40 minutes.
Oh, my God. My heart wouldn't have been able to take it. No, it could. The ceiling on this match is beyond high, sky high. So yeah, just if it had the time, it would have took the time.
I mean, apart from the main events and Stadium Stampede and 35 seconds, it was the longest match on the card. But the tag match which is what kicked it off, was 35 seconds longer. Christian Cage and Cope and FTR. We knew it was going to happen. It's nostalgia. Edge and Christian are tag team champions again. I don't know where the line is, because if the internet seems to hate Cage and Cope being around in AEW, or at least going for gold, but then you listen to the reactions in the stadiums and the arenas, And honestly, I think the promos have been really good leading up to this match, and the promo on Dynamite last night was really good too, with Christian Cope just being, the fan favorite, and Cage just being an asshole.
That part.
Hey, remember those 5-second poses we used to do? Let's do another one. No, I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that.
If we can say Christian Cage can still fucking go, man. And that for me was Cope's best match since going to AEW, without a fucking doubt. I thought it was an excellent match. I think all roads are now going to build going into All In, and that's where you're going to have the machine guns, the Bucks and FTR against Edge and Christian. Have it in a damn ladder match. You can sign me the fuck up right now.
Hell yeah.
Even if the guns aren't involved, let's just do a three-way ladder match or something. Have they done TLC and AEW but with a different name?
No.
TNA do like Full Metal Mayhem, but it's TLC.
I don't believe so. I think we've just done like ladder matches for the most part.
Okay, well,
that's the closest they've gone. But no, I mean, like even then, I think they did like a fucking ladder in a cage, maybe. But then again, I'm not too sure. I think the fucking Bucks and Lucha Bros was something different. But then again, I think that might have just been in a cage, and I'm just thinking outside the box. So, but no, I mean, hell, you could absolutely bring back TLC. I wouldn't though. These guys are old and they might die. So a ladder match is fine. I'm not okay. So I know my predictions went out, and I said what I said. Just fucking end Edge and Christian and just call it a fucking day. Move on with your life. The bad guys stay on top of the tag team division. We need new heroes to save them. Well, TK said, You get the old heroes, whether you fucking like it or not. In comes Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man, and it's like, oh well. I mean, at least I know what they can do. It's not bad per se. I know how I sound when I make the argument about the Young Bucks winning the tag belts like almost every month at this point, like once a month I make that argument. But it's like, what are you gonna do with Edge and Christian? What are you gonna? You're really gonna make a lot of people believe that like they're that good that they can't lose to. I was gonna say fucking Jet Speed, but that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
The
dogs
at this point, the dogs. Yeah, really. Yeah, you're gonna think that's a great one. You're really gonna tell me that like the dogs can't beat Edge and Christian, the old ass Edge and Christian.
Yeah, I mean,
especially if Gabe Kidd comes back in time.
That seems to be where they're going next. I'm not sure how soon it's going to be, though, because they wrangled the shit out of Christian's arm on Dynamite last night. That attack kind of pissed me off a little bit because they were setting up for the whole 5-second pose. Edge spent about 20 minutes running around the ring, giving everybody these disposable fucking cameras. And then just before they even take the fucking picture, they get jumped. Could you not have let him do the pose first? For just 5 seconds. First time in 25 years.
Like, get to like 3 and then go, oh, bam, they jump in at the end. That way, when everyone's clicking on 5, they're like, oh, hey, look at them. They're getting their ass kicked. Oh,
to be fair,
coincidence.
It would have taken half the crowd more than 5 seconds to figure out how to work those fucking things.
Yeah, that part. I was like, you're giving disposable cameras to people that most people probably are like, oh, hey, I remember these things. And then the other people you gave them to are too old to remember how to work them. Or they're too young to be like, where's the fucking battery go?
Yeah.
Dude.
How do you turn the flash up? No, it doesn't work like that. How do you zoom in?
Doesn't work like that. Nope.
I did enjoy it. Could we say, though, with this pay-per-view, do you reckon it's up there with maybe the best AEW pay-per-view?
I don't think Double or Nothing ever misses.
No, it's their big dog. Or at least it feels that way. I don't know about best ever.
I'd say top 5.
I only say that because, like, not to be mean, but like Athena and Mina Shirakawa was kind of like a Dynamite match. You know what I mean? So other than that, I really don't.
I'd say top 5.
I'd go top 5. Yeah, we can go top 5, but I think we've already said that for a couple of AEW pay-per-views, so it's turned into more like a top 10.
What I thought TK could have really have done for Double or Nothing is I don't think Mina and Athena, I adore Athena, by the way, I don't think that match needed to be on the show. It's well with Mox and Kyle O'Reilly. I love Kyle O'Reilly. You could have had longer for Takeshita and Okada. I would have rather have seen an extra 10, 15 minutes of that match than seeing Mina get completely squashed by Athena.
Which is
Yeah.
crazy because it was a lot of fucking Mina beating the crap out of Athena and Athena coming back out of fucking nowhere.
I mean, you could
Weird.
have even just put Athena and Mina on the pre-show instead of
That
the
part.
obligatory Boom and Doom match.
Oh, I don't think that would have been a good idea because you've had all the fucking women fans complaining, there's no women's matches on the pay-per-view.
I mean, you had the four-way.
Yeah.
Which I enjoyed.
And
Yeah.
Fackla's still just the bee's knees, the women's division.
Domination. Damn.
I'm
And what's
glad.
your name hasn't come back.
Oh yeah, I'm glad they didn't surprise us and go any other way with a title change or anything. Like Thekla just stood out
She's the
and
best
keeps
women's
standing
wrestler in the
out.
world.
Does.
For me.
Does stand out.
Best women's wrestler on the planet for me at the minute.
She
Her and Io.
Yeah.
she definitely has the most presence right now, and that's saying something when
part.
you've got Rhea Ripley as a world champion, and you've got Becky Lynch running around with the IC title. You got Sol Ruka coming up to the main roster, and all the talent that's on the AEW women's division. Athena just appeared on the pay-per-view. A rare fucking appearance from Athena, and still, Thekla's the one that stands out the most.
Crazy, isn't it?
There's no Tony Storm, there's no Mercedes, and you've got this woman who's only 5'1", but she's got the aura of someone who's like 6'3", 6'4".
For sure. For sure. She's on top of the AEW women's division in the world, if you will. I don't really, like you had mentioned, like who's a better fucking, who's a better wrestler right now in the women's division, in any women's division? I can't. There's women that are more over than she is, that's for sure. And we can make an argument about that all fucking day long, but that doesn't mean that as far as work rate right now, they're going to outdo her because she is it, bud. She is it. Yeah, no, I think it's got to be Mercedes that comes back that puts the into her. Like, that she has to be the fucking hero, whether we like it or not, because I don't see anybody else. And the only other person is the same person we've been begging for, and it's fucking Britt Baker. No idea if and when she's ever coming back.
No.
I don't think she's ever coming back.
Britt Baker's just like a missing plane right now.
Or
Crazy.
you balance it out and wait, and then put the belt on Willow Nightingale. Give it to my girl.
Yeah, but she's
injured.
dropped the belt. Is she injured? Because she didn't even say she was injured or mention what part of her was injured. I think she said like her shoulder, but then it didn't even like she didn't even specify.
No, she said she hurt her shoulder and she has to relinquish. But so
Interim titles could have come in again, as you said last week.
yeah, why are we not utilizing interim champions this time? Which has always been a thing in AEW. The champion goes down injured, you crown an interim champion. They come back, you have title for title.
Yep.
What a crazy concept.
I don't want to say it was the weakest Stadium Stampede, but there's definitely been better
Oh,
Stadium
weak sauce.
Stampedes or Anarchy in the Arena type matches. It was what it was. It was just a giant brawl. Jericho's entire team were in fucking suits. No spot really stands out to me either.
One did, but I gotta ask this question before I get into that fucking spot. I did not watch all of Dynamite last night. Did we see Mark Davis last night?
Oh yeah, he was in action last night.
Okay, thank God, because I thought he died. Because him and Jack Perry are all fighting, and then Jack Perry's like, "Hey, why don't you go get a fucking bus, bud?" And he's like, what the fuck?" And I feel bad for whoever's Cadillac was in the back too, because that thing got obliterated. It's just that was honestly, out of all, other than the opening vignette of them like trying to look cool, getting as a team together, and Kenny choking on a fucking cigar. I thought that was the greatest thing ever. You never inhale a cigar.
That
Never
was
inhale
awesome.
a cigar. And that's fucking just comedy. Well, yeah, no, other than almost vehicular manslaughter,
Good for what it was.
I don't even know if that's a thing.
I love the
Because,
entrance
like,
of.
I don't know. Has it? Now, please correct me if I'm wrong. 'Cause I love sounding like an asshole when I do this. But hasn't most Stadium Stampede matches started outside of the ring and started in the stadium?
Yeah, that wasn't the Stadium Stampede. It was Anarchy in the Arena.
Thank you. But see, that's the fucked up part. Is this stadium that they were in, because it was an actual stadium, is a tennis stadium, or used to be a tennis stadium. So it's not like super big like an NFL stadium or a baseball stadium like they've done in the past. So why not why not fight in the parking lot and then come to the ring or whatever? It's just like once it started in the ring, dudes were coming out from their music and shit. And when everyone came out to Judas, by the way, I was like, they're probably pissed. Like, why do I have to come out to this fucking song? But anyway, I digress. That took away all of the Stadium Stampede for me. Because, yes, they're going to brawl everywhere, because we know they are. But, again, that is, as Daz pointed out perfectly, Anarchy in the Arena. We see it every year as well. So, what the fuck?
The only thing that was missing was a song on repeat. We didn't get that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was actually waiting for it. Because it felt like stadiums. I was like, all right, whose song's going to keep playing on and on and on and on? And nobody's. And I was like, oh. And then Rob reminded me, no, this is Stadium Stampede. I was like, are you sure?
Yeah, I don't feel like
He was
it.
pretty adamant. He was pretty adamant.
That's probably the only treasure about Anarchy in the Arena is when you got a shitload of music playing. That's the luxury.
Yeah, I think I prefer Anarchy in the Arena.
Yeah.
Just for the fun music spot.
It feels more like old school ECW in a way. Just nostalgia.
I will say though, I don't know if Kenny does actually smoke, but Kenny looked cool as fuck at backstage with that cigar.
He did look cool as fuck. He looked the man. But as you can tell, he inhaled the cigar, so no, he probably doesn't smoke at all.
Definitely doesn't smoke. He doesn't drink though.
Oh, just when I wanted to buy him a beer.
So main events again. We knew what was coming. MJF had to retain because there ain't no way he's losing his hair after the amount of money he spent on it.
No. Then apparently he's going to be in a movie. You can't be in a movie with no hair. So
That's true.
But it was a great match too. Just
was.
another notch on Darby's belt before losing the title. I was kind of hoping MJF was going to come out last night and say, hey, if Darby wants a rematch, here's a fucking list of stipulations. You gotta put this on the line. You gotta put your house on the line. But we didn't get an appearance from Darby last night. Instead, MJF just kind of got an onslaught of challengers. So Roosh, I believe, is next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The Bull's gonna lock horns with the Devil. Fucking love that line.
That is awesome.
Trademark it.
Yeah, trademark it. Put it on a t-shirt.
Who's the other one? There was another one as well that was looking to challenge Max. Yeah, he's facing Mike Bailey next week, and I'm a bit upset about that, which I'll get to later on, actually.
Yeah, well, yeah, Kevin Knight, the big shocker at the end. Well, not shocker. I kind of saw it coming. Not enough to call it was going to happen, but I could see, like, seeds of Kevin Knight turning heel being planted a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, that part too.
And that was just a great splash onto the stretcher.
It's terrible. He's an asshole. That bastard. But yes, it looked fantastic.
I think people were even more pissed off that he turned on Speedball rather than jumping on Darby, because everybody wants to fight Darby. But poor Mike Bailey.
Yeah, I feel so bad for Mike Bailey.
If there's something that we've learned about Mike Bailey is that we're not going clothes shopping with him ever.
No.
He doesn't buy shoes.
Like I said, he was wearing the Del Boy 1985.
That fucking, I don't know what the hell that suit was. Yesterday he got fucking his ass whooped in. And then people are already making fun of Kevin Knight. They're like, he just want to be Rock because of the rock bottom. Dude, fucking, you don't watch a damn thing about AEW if you think fucking Kevin Knight is the Rock.
No.
Jesus.
Definitely not.
Oh, he used somebody else's move. He must be trying to be that guy.
That
Becky
wasn't
Lynch
even a
uses
fucking
a rock bottom too.
That wasn't even a rock bottom. Nobody complained about it when fucking Samoa. No, it's not. They're not rock bottom. He doesn't go down to the ground. They're just slams. But still.
Booker T did the bookend.
Oh yeah, the bookend.
And then Becky's got the manhandle slam.
I think this is going to be unpopular with Kevin Knight. As much as I love Kevin Knight, and obviously I know this is going to be, again, very unpopular. Would you put Kevin Knight and the Don Callis family to have a very good mouthpiece like Don Callis to speak for him? Because I think Kevin Knight's promos are a bit weak.
He did
Don's-
okay. He did okay
Don's
last
fine.
night.
He's fine. He's fine.
For his first heel promo, we did okay. I think the amount of heat that he had on him helped. And he was able to turn to the crowd and feed off of that. But yeah, I see potential in his heel run, definitely. I don't know about joining the Don Callis family, though, because they have like 72 members already.
That's the only issue I have with it as well. Is it's like, as much as he could benefit from a Don Callis speaking for Kevin Knight, I think Kevin Knight's opportunity is kind of now. He needs to sink or swim. Not to say that he's not gonna swim. I totally think he can. I'm with Beer. I don't think he's as good a promo as we would like him to be. But then again, this dude came from Japan, where anything you said in English just got over because they don't know what the fuck you're saying anyway. And he came in as a babyface tag team where kind of Mike Bailey was saying more than him, and now he's got to fucking, he's got to tread water. I think he can. You just got to give him a bit of time. I remember when we used to say Darby couldn't talk. Or we used to say, we have a long list of this shit where, this guy couldn't say shit. This guy couldn't say shit. Give him some time. If it fails before the end of the year, put him with the Don Callis family. Like November.
Yeah.
But don't rush it.
So we've got two bangers in the semifinals of the Owen next week on Dynamite. Will Ospreay and Mark Davis. Swerve Strickland and Brody King.
Awesome sauce.
I'm already sold on Dynamite next week. So we got those two. We got MJF and Roosh for the world title. Fucking good luck.
Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight.
What a Dynamite next week. Speaking of Will, though, you brought up Will Ospreay, dude. Will is back. Oh my God, that match with Samoa Joe. Will is back. That is the same Will Ospreay. It was one of the best of the Super Juniors. It was the fucking. It won it all. He won the fucking bag in the goddamn New Japan, for fuck's sake.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm really enjoying these backstage segments in the trainer's room with Ospreay and Kenny.
I think I know where this. I think I know where this line is gonna go with these Ospreay and Kenny Omega backstage segments. I think I know where the road's gonna end up.
Yeah, fucking Wembley. God damn it.
Yeah, I think we're all thinking Wembley, but they'd make a great tag team too.
That part.
Oh.
That part. They would be unfucking stoppable.
Damn right.
Maybe when Will does eventually turn on the Death Riders, Kenny will be his tag team partner.
Oh yeah.
Maybe against Mox and Claudio.
Too. Yeah, that's already coming too. He's loving for what they're offering him, if you will, but the turn on them is on the way.
It's a matter of time.
So solid Double or Nothing. Good Dynamite last night. I think next
solid.
week's Dynamite is going to be even better, judging by what we've got so far. And final piece I gotta say on Double or Nothing, I love that stage setup.
Oh, it looked awesome.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha.
If you can find any more tennis stadiums or anything like that where you can have that stage, do it again.
Yeah.
That was something I forgot to bring up, actually, was the stadium.
Stadium was awesome. New York was
loved
hell of a
it.
crowd.
How big is it?
Good shit.
They got 15,000 in there. It looked bigger.
Yeah, no, it looked massive. But yeah, no, like I said, it's a tennis stadium, so 15,000 is perfect.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can make the argument that that's about as big as a lot of arenas. I don't give a fuck. Okay, the quality of the product that we got was far superior from anything we got from the E as of late, and storytelling wise, as predictable as it was, you had fun. You enjoyed it. Nobody was falling asleep. The main show was just over 4 hours. If you didn't watch the pre-show, the main show was like 4 hours and like 3 minutes. Thank you, TK.
Yeah. It was predictable. No result surprised me or shocked me, but I wasn't mad about it.
That part.
And that's
Maybe except Mox and Kyle, because I thought they would have finally pulled the trigger on Kyle. Probably the only one I'm surprised.
It would have been nice, but I wouldn't say I was surprised. Mox is just a strong go-to guy.
Mox was out of his damn mind to win this match. That was his whole thing. Is he was out of his. He would not be submitted again. It took him the second time that he got submitted by Kyle, or almost got submitted by Kyle. It went to a draw. It went to a time limit draw. So he was adamant that he wasn't gonna fucking get fucking tapped out against this dork. So he had to do everything he could to fucking win it. I loved the match personally because, you know, me and the Graps. I love me and the Graps. But at the same time, yeah, I thought they would have pulled the trigger on Kyle, but it makes sense to keep it on Mox. It's like when you would see Minoru Suzuki with the Never Openweight Championship. You know why he's on, or him, or like Goto or Ishii. You know why they have it, because they have that. They're gonna have it for a while. You have to beat the guy that's gonna make a guy in order to get pushing. I know we love Kyle, but Kyle came back after a fucking long way off. And hey, that comeback nostalgia only lasts so long. This feud with Mox is what's keeping Kyle going. Again, as much as I love Kyle O'Reilly, and he can definitely stand on his own 2 feet, Mox has been a big highlighter for him. And Mox will continue to be a highlighter for whomever he challenges next.
Yeah. I hope, or I'd like, for Mox to go on a winning streak now and not lose a single match until Ospreay beats him.
Nice. That would be nice.
I'd say that's fair.
Alright, so much still to come. You're going to hear what I have to say as your full-time television champion. But first, it's time to take a trip in our wrestling DeLorean for this week in wrestling history.
Fritz Scott!
So we just talked about Double or Nothing this year, but on May 25th, 2019, AEW's first official pay-per-view, Double or Nothing, saw Chris Jericho defeat Kenny Omega in the main event, followed by the surprise debut of Jon Moxley. Cody Rhodes also defeated his brother Dustin in a beautiful brother versus brother match. We also saw Hangman win the Battle Royal early on to earn the shot against the winner of the main event to crown the first ever AEW World Champion. And you know what? We talked about this being a solid show. This one was fucking solid too. For a first pay-per-view for AEW. What else we have? We got Britt Baker defeated Nyla Rose, Kylie Ray. Everybody remember Kylie Ray? And Awesome Kong.
Yep.
Everybody remember Awesome Kong joining AEW?
Another one.
Yeah. We also had a 6-woman match as Hikaru Shida, Ryo, and Ryo Mizunami defeated Aja Kong, Emi Sakura, and Yuka Sakazaki.
Nice.
Damn.
Man, I forgot about that too. The AAA involvement in AEW early on, as we had the Young Bucks defend the AEW tag team titles against the Lucha Bros.
No, the AAA tag belts.
Yeah.
Good shit. I remember this one. This was good. This was back when Britt Baker was being pushed. Back when the best friends were best friending, and we had Angelico and Jack Evans. Y'all remember when Angelico and Jack Evans were fucking around? Them goddamn motherfuckers. Now they're gone. Thank goodness gracious. No, I remember when we pulled the trigger. Said it had to be Chris Jericho to run the company to begin with, and it was. I think it was the right move.
Yeah.
Don't ask me in 2019. Don't ask me in 2019.
What was it? It was not Fyter Fest, not Fight for the Fallen. What the fuck was the next pay-per-view after that? All Out was when to the Crown Jericho, and I remember everybody being pissed off, like, oh, you didn't go with Hangman, the young guy, you give it to the old guy Jericho. Look, this company was just starting out. They had all the money. They were obviously I don't know if their goal was to compete with WWE, but they were on a strong course to do so. Obviously, they were going to put the title on somebody recognizable for the first AEW champion. Hey, it's Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
And it would brought eyes to the product by having a massive name like Chris Jericho. I do remember people whinging about why not put the belt on Page, but it gets people getting their eyes including on AEW. Say, oh, Chris Jericho's there. He's a champion. Oh, I might go and tune in and watch it. And look what happened.
And look at the story we got when Hangman did win the title for the first time.
Oh.
And the second
That's
time.
And then the second time.
Kenny
And
was
also-
the best one.
If Jericho hadn't have won, we never would have got a little bit of the bubbly.
We never would have got that. That wouldn't have gotten huge.
I gotta find
Pushed
that
it over the
t-shirt.
entire
Where the fuck
world
is it?
for a bit. Good shit, though. But, you talked about big names on the first Double or Nothing. We forgot about Glacier in the Battle Royal.
Glitch.
Oh, yeah.
Glacier.
Ray Lloyd.
Oh, man. Oh, you're not going to give me a list of who was in it? Okay, there we go. Yeah, so Glacier, Marco Stunt was in it, Sean Spears, Brian Pillman Jr., Jimmy Havoc. Jimmy Havoc was in it.
Yep, Joe Janela, Brian Pillman Jr., Sean Spears, Billy Gunn, Jungle Boy, Mark Quinn, Ace Romero. Y'all remember Ace Romero? Luchasaurus. Tommy fucking Dreamer. Sunny Kiss. Goodness.
Oh,
AEW also had this very unique concept for the Battle Royal too, where everybody was kind of in groups. The clubs, the diamonds, the hearts, the spades. And instead of somebody coming in one by one, they came into the match as groups, except for Adam Page because he was the Joker. Love that concept.
Bring that back.
Yeah, why ain't you done that for a while?
Wouldn't
Oh,
mind
that
that.
shit.
Shit, yeah, Tommy Dreamer was in it too.
That spot with Sonny Kiss. Never forgotten.
We'll never forget.
Speaking of unforgettable, moving on to May 27th, 1996, Scott Hall made his shocking debut in WCW after leaving WWE just 2 weeks prior, kicking off the Outsiders angle with Kevin Nash. You want a war?
There you go.
You're going to get one.
30 years ago yesterday.
Nostalgia's a mofo.
What's actually weird about that episode of Nitro, it was actually uploaded on YouTube. I thought, I gotta go back and watch it.
Classic.
Quality stuff. Quality stuff.
They didn't have the 90-day no-compete clauses back then. In fact,
No.
this is probably why they have the 90-day no-compete clauses. Because everybody was just
100%.
running over from WWE to WCW every week.
That's true. It was like, I swear to God, I just seen you on the other one. And it was like, yeah, you did.
Was it?
Yeah, you did.
No, it was Rick Rude, wasn't he, who appeared on both shows the same night.
Yep. Because they taped him.
That's true.
Oh, man. Good day.
Let's-
Good times. Also on May 27th in 2023 at Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia, Seth Rollins defeated AJ Styles to become the first ever World Heavyweight Champion in the current version of the title. We also had Trish Stratus defeating Becky Lynch. Asuka won her, as we now know, final singles title in WWE by defeating Bianca Belair. And Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn defeated the Bloodline in the main event.
Yeah.
Good times.
Good match, that.
And then, actually, no, I do have one after this. I just haven't written it down. May 29th, 2014, the first ever NXT takeover.
Damn.
Now, this is nostalgia for you. The black and gold brand. Tyler Breeze defeated Sami Zayn for a shot at the NXT title. Charlotte Flair defeated Natalya to retain the NXT women's title with Ric Flair and Bret Hart in their respective corners. And Adrian Neville, a.k.a. Pac, retained the NXT title over Tyson Kidd.
Bang the
I
main
remember
event.
the look on Bret Hart's face when Natalia has the sharpshooter on. Like, what the fuck am I did wrong here? What did I do wrong?
That was a very solid takeover, that, because I do remember
It was.
the main event was outstanding.
Yeah.
it was.
Just how good Pac is.
My first 3 memories of NXT are this, Paige and Emma, and then there was Cesaro and Sami Zayn, 2 out of 3
Oh.
falls.
Oh, don't.
Ooh.
I will never forget that fucking rivalry. That put Sammy on the map, that did in WWE.
Put
This is
NXT on the
how-
map
just
for
how-
me.
And how good Claudio is.
Yeah. And then finally, May 31st, 2015, at Elimination Chamber. I'm just going to give an honorable mention to Kevin Owens because he defeated John Cena clean. And I don't think people today, unless you watched it back then, will understand how much of a big deal that is. Nobody ever beat
Right.
John Cena clean. Ever. Like, 3 people did it.
That was great times.
Fucking
Incredible time.
king-making match for Kevin Owens.
Yes, it was. Oh my God.
And fair play Vince.
Yeah.
Hey,
That was a Vince McMahon call, and he got it completely right, and he made us starring Kevin Owens.
crazy.
Awesome stuff. Okay, so last week at Full House, I rather unexpectedly found myself in possession of the television championship once again. So I'm just going to go and change my clothes, and then I'll tell you all about it. It's hot. It is so hot in the UK today. It's 9:45 p.m. and I'm sitting here next to a fan on full power, and I'm still stickier than Bonnie Blue at a bus stop. Today, sweat has appeared on my balls more than Donald Trump's name appears on the Epstein files. But let me tell you what I don't sweat. Everybody. Whether it be King of the Mic, whether it be faction wars, whether it just be an exhibition. I see the things you all do. I hear the things you say, and I watch the scenes play out. And I came to the conclusion that everyone is desperate. Desperate to survive on a battlefield you cannot win. Trying to claim territory you cannot keep. There is no land to take, ladies and gentlemen. Dragon Club has captured it all. Dragon Club is at full power for the first time since this current version came to be. We hold the top 3 titles in Max Wrestling. Phoenix is your world champion. Beer is your knowledge champion. And once again, I am your television champion, the king of television for the 4th time. Now, I said in my promo against Corey last week that I had reached a place where I was happy to not be TV champion. It didn't bother me that I lost the title to Cypher at Promo Mania. I was content. And yet here I find the red strap back in my hands, like a tractor beam pulling in the Millennium Falcon. So what do? It's simple. I enjoy the moment that has fallen into my lap. I watch you all fight amongst yourselves. I'm watching King of the Mic, and now I seem to be a target. I am now a possible prize for the winner, because as we know, the winner of King of the Mic gets to choose a champion to face at Promo Slam. Well, maybe I don't want to wait till Promo Slam. Maybe I don't want to sit on the sidelines holding my unit while everyone else cranks one out. Trivia Takeover is in 2 weeks, and it's the night for knowledge. But after that, we have an event called Open Door. Now, last year's Open Door was built on exhibition call-outs. Well, this year, I'm living up to the name. Open Door, Open Challenge. Whoever wants to come for this television championship, you have 1 month to decide, but I'm up in the ante. If you take the challenge and you lose, you never get to challenge me for this again. So whoever you are, make sure you knock when you come in, because I may be inviting you in, but I'll make sure you leave on your ass. So, things are a little bit like WWE here in Max at the moment, because we're emphasizing multiple shows. Coming up on June 11th, Knowledge takes over as we present the 11th annual Trivia Takeover, featuring the return of the Ring of Games. Beer will defend his Knowledge Championship, and so far his opponents will consist of Moses Marquez and Cypher. We're looking for one more spot.
Which is unfair treatment, because I don't think I deserve that whatsoever. That is not all, because as you heard, Open Door is coming your way June 25th, and not only features the King of the Mic Grand Final, but the Captain has issued an open challenge for his television championship. Now the catch being, as he always tends to do, if you lose, you never get to challenge Cap for the television championship again. So it's unfair ruling, and I am appealing the fact that I am not defending my title in Ring of Games.
This is lovely. Gotta love it. I gotta love the stipulations on the line, but don't forget, we're adding on to it. Shortly after that, we celebrate our 600th episode. Join us on the perfectly dated July 23rd for the first ever Grand Promo Bash, and we already know that it is headlined the rematch between the Phoenix and Beer for the Max Wrestling World Championship, and this time it's last man standing.
I will be getting my belt back, and I'm going to become Ultimo Beer again.
So much to look forward to, and in case you missed it last week, the theme song for Trivia Takeover is No More Shadows by Beer. It's unreleased and exclusive to Trivia Takeover. Go to maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com for more information.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with that coffee?
Well, I think I know what your problem is. You are cursed.
What the fuck do you mean I'm cursed? You... Creepy Batman bastard.
Max Wrestling Podcast. It's a Thursday thing.
Would you like some more coffee?
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Welcome back to Max Wrestling. I am your captain along with El Jefe and Beer. Speak their names and they appear. If you like what you've seen so far, make Max Wrestling your new home. We have Ultra Fantasy Ruby Red Monster.
That sounds delicious.
Sounds good.
All you gotta do is drop a people's elbow on the like button and a 5-knuckle shuffle on the subscribe button, because that's how the algorithm works. We're here every single week because it's a Thursday thing.
Hashtag Max on Thursdays. Get it going. And for those that prefer the old-fashioned podcast, we got you covered there too. Follow us on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever it is you get your favorite podcasts. And for all things Max Wrestling and a little bit easier to get to those links, head on over to the beautifully done website, maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
And that's not all. And do not forget to join Cypher for the Aftermax Live on Facebook right after the show. QR code to our Facebook group is on the screen as we speak. There could be guests, there could be challenges. It is the most unpredictable show as they come. Now, it doesn't go 5 hours like what TK does for his pay-per-views, so scan and go after the show.
That's right. It doesn't go 5 hours. You got to catch it while it's hot. Speaking of catching it while it's hot, it's time for an in-depth look on the Tuesday night. He's doing his due diligence, working extra hard for y'all. It may not be the black and gold, but Beer's got y'all covered with the NXT round.
Oh, this is your beautiful introduction as always, right? What's good? This is your NXT review. So the show starts with Kalani Jordan going one-on-one with Ren St. Clair. This was a decent match. We know Ren's not 100% medically not cleared. Kalani wins with the House of Pain. She finally gets a submission win instead of she went for the one-of-a-kind moonsault, but actually missed, so she won with the House of Pain. Backstage, Tatum Paxton and Lizzie Rain talking about last week when Shiloh Hill comes in. Tristan Angels interrupts as well, complains about Hill's petition to become the new Mr. NXT. And so this new gimmick with Shiloh when he becomes Mr. NXT is pretty fucking sweet, man. I'm really enjoying it. So, the next match, we have Sean Legacy versus Dorian Van Der. This is in a speed title, first round match. Please end the speed tournament. I do not care about speed. They need to just abolish the titles. And for me, bring back the Cruiserweight title. And also with the women's speed title, abolish that, bring back the Mae Young Classic. And have it every summer. And the winner has a title match whenever down the line. It was actually a draw in the end, but then again, who cares? Next match, Jada Parker goes one-on-one with Layla Diggs. Now, Layla is very impressive. She's been in Evolve quite a lot. I think she's had a bit of a recent call-up. Jada wins with the Hit Night for the 1, 2, 3. Just a solid little match. It was only on for 4 minutes, but what's good? Nice little run for Layla Diggs. Tony D'Angelo comes out, and he said he's going to be defending the title next week against Cam Hendricks, to be interrupted by Naraku, who's recently married to Io Sky, you lucky son of a gun. And Naraku said that he wants Tony D'Angelo to be champion so they can go to war together. I can see this being at the next pay-per-view. Now, there's not been an NXT pay-per-view since Stand and Deliver. I mean, they're going into June, so it's very weird on how come there is no NXT tournaments. Tavion Heights and Miles Bourne are backstage having a bit of an argument. Heights saying that he will calm down Bourne eventually until Dark State jump all of them. Vanity Project backstage, run into Tate Wilder, who's recovering from a motorcycle accident. Wilder challenges Jackson Drake for the match next week. I'm a fan of Michael Lockwood, who is with the Vanity Project. She's like the new Muscle. Feel like she's like going to be the new China, even though obviously God rest China's soul. She's never going to be on China's level, but she is still good. Next match in the speed tournament, Romeo Moreno goes one-on-one with Nathan Frazier. Frazier is so good, man. How the fuck are Fraxium not in really been used well on SmackDown? It is so fucking pathetic. This is a win for Romeo Moreno, so I think they're going to try and really establish this guy. He's another guy from Evolve. Nathan Frazier, him and Axiom, please put the tag team title on him. It's a Priest and Truth experiment. It's just not, it's not good. Next up, OTM in a tag team match against Nico Vance and Sean Spears, but Sean Spears was nowhere to be found until he jumps both of them with a steel chair. Match didn't start. Bit disappointing, really, because I was looking forward to this tag match. Charlie Dempsey goes one-on-one with Shiloh Hill. And it's a win for Shiloh. Shiloh, I fucking love this guy. He's a very, very good dude. We get Trust and Angels coming out, announced in 2 weeks. It's going to be a match between Shiloh Hill and Trust and Angels. Big fan of that. Izzy Dane backstage yelling at Sean Spears, who apologizes for the attack of the night of her big title match. And speaking of that, main event, Lola Vice defends the NXT Women's title against Izzy Dane. Great match. Fully great match. Lola retains with the spinning bat fist for the 1, 2, 3. Lola's gonna hold the belt, I think, for I'd say maybe a couple of months. Maybe drop it to maybe a Kalani, a Kendall, or maybe even drop it to maybe one of the new ones that's come in, because Nikki Blackheart, someone who I've been vouching for to come in, she wrestled a dark match last week, which I forgot to mention, I think. So, Nikki Blackheart, she's wrestling the name of Martinez, but I changed it to Nikki Martinez. And we can hope that Nikki's going to be develop more. To close the show, Dark State leaves the arena and promises more chaos next week. And as they leave, Saquon Sugars is shown standing on a wall watching them leave. And then the show comes to a close. Alright, show. A few little more story developments going into... I don't know when the next pay-per-view is. I'll have to keep an eye on that, actually. So, anyway, there's no last night on Dynamite, as unfortunately Mo has actually not seen it yet. Well, all of it, per se. But we are going to talk about our clash in Italy. Predictions. Right. Your beautiful man is on the show, as well as a Cap, as well as El Jefe. So, gents, we're going back to ourselves.
Hey, this is the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy. Welcome to the Madhouse.
We have 5 matches. It is a Triple H special. Not quite. I did think originally Brock and Over would kick it off, but they did that at Mania, so would they really do it again? I think they're going to save it for more kind of mid-card or second main event. So let's kick it off with Rhea Ripley defending the Women's Championship against Jade Cargill in another WrestleMania rematch. That seems kind of pointless because if you put it back on Jade, you're fucking stupid.
I mean, you said it without me having to say it, so... But, like, just, like, think of, like, the middle finger. It would be, like, how big of that middle finger it would be, like, like, but I don't know. I don't think Italy's the place for it. I think if they really wanted to do it, they would have, you could have did it on, like, Saturday Night's Main Event. Then again, this company's kind of crazy right now. in all the wrong ways. So if they decide they want to pull the trigger on something that's well outside the loop, they would do it. I'm just hoping the sanity's there. I'm going to stick with Rhea retaining. But again, if the craziness happens, you're welcome. I called it.
Yeah.
Even though I think this... I said, actually, before I get to the main part, I said before WrestleMania, the Jade Cargill experiment is over.
Yeah.
She was an abysmal world champion. Now, I'm not going to blame her because the creative is terrible. We all know how SmackDown is absolutely dog shit. I would have changed this. I would have put Rhea against JC. Because JC is part Italian. So I think that may have actually worked in Italy. Or you could have had Rhea and Julia. Another one with Italian descent in her. But yeah, keep me with Mommy. And then hopefully we can get a build ready for SummerSlam with JC and Rhea Ripley.
I think
JC winning the belt.
I think Rhea's the only one with some Italian blood in there. I think Roman may have some, a little bit. But we do know that Rhea Ripley's Nana was Italian.
Hey.
She also posted this past week that she's dedicating the match to her because of her Italian descent. But Rhea's never actually been to Italy.
Oh. Till now.
Till now. Visiting the Mommy Land.
Nice.
So, full house for Rhea Ripley, of course. Let's move on to Cody Rhodes versus Gunther for the WWE Championship. Now, we talked about how the Jade Cargill experiment is over. Cody is... I wouldn't say he's completely lost his appeal, but he's really struggling. He's nowhere near as popular as he was 2 years ago.
I agree with that.
Smiling. I'm smiling.
I
Because
think
I'm right. I've said it forever. Every stupid WWE fan that got mad at every AEW fan because we don't like Cody Rhodes anymore. No, he gets fucking stale. He becomes the fucking repeat button. He's John Cena. I'm sorry, but he's Super Cena. Whether you want to fucking believe it or not, it's what he is. He's got the suit on. He's throwing it down your face. He's got the same shit on fucking repeat. And why do we like everybody else right now? Because they're different. Because they got a fucking personality is what it is. We used to make the same fucking joke about John Cena. We used to make the same jokes about John Cena. And now we make those jokes about Cody Rhodes. And people wonder, oh, did they hate him in AEW? No! We just saw it for what it was. I'm sorry that a lot of us fucking understand wrestling and we see where shit's going, so we saw it to be a tad bit fucking predictable. Now you guys got to wait it out. Now the rest of the fucking wrestling world got to wait it out. 3 years, 4 years in, or actually probably a little bit longer than that. And here you are. Oh shit, he got stale. No fucking shit. No shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you expect? You can't put him with the Bloodline and Roman no more. Okay? There's no feud with Punk that's going to do him any good. You put him, there's nobody. Unless you bring back The Rock and or John Cena, there's nothing that you really have for Cody Rhodes anymore. They saw that in AEW and said, motherfucker, you don't need the belt, and moved on with him. And left him in the mid-card, someone to help elevate people. You're not going to do that in the E because of fucking stature and, you know, where you've already built the motherfucker. Like, you're not going to do that, which is fine. I'm not arguing that point. What I'm arguing is y'all saw this shit coming. You seen it. So why are we, he's all stale. Who fucking, you knew it. You knew it. So Gunther's going to win the fucking belt. Cody's going to go on the fucking shelf. Or actually pause. He's going to become an upper mid-carder. He's going to help elevate people. And if and when he gets another world championship, it's going to be, if fucking anybody in that back room is smart, after next year's WrestleMania.
Yeah, I don't think that helped. 3 title reigns in, what is it, 2 years?
2 years.
2 years.
And again, 2 of those title reigns was on repeat. Oh, you won it against you won it against Roman. Now what? Now you're gonna defend it against Roman, bitch. Like what the fuck?
One of them was a year long too.
Exactly. That's, you're just proving my point more. You know.
That's true.
I do kind of think some of the fans kind of super speeded this turn on Cody though, because it wasn't even a year after he beat Roman and they were like, "Hey, when's Cody gonna turn heel?" Motherfucker, he's only just beat Roman.
He just beat Roman. Yeah, but when's he gonna turn? Yeah, but he just beat. Yeah, but you're not hearing me. When's he gonna?
He was the
This used to
uber
be the
babyface
same-
that beat the uber heel, and you want him to turn heel now? What the fuck?
Yes, because that's what we wanted with John. Hey, you want to know what to make John's reign suck more? I mean, like it more? If he turns heel, no, because you're gonna be pissed off.
Yeah,
That's the thing. We fucking know better.
because we tried that. Problem is, they didn't know how to book it, so it sucked.
Which is weird because WWE should know how to book heels.
Yeah. Look at Roman's run.
Seriously.
And then you had somebody like John
Simplicity.
Cena who can fucking do anything, let's be honest. And, you know, he did do some good stuff as a heel. There was just no fucking direction.
That part.
Honestly, I'm 50-50 on this. I think there's a really good chance that Gunther gets another title run. I mean, after retiring Cena, AJ, Goldberg, what the fuck else do you do with him? And Cody is stale, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's time for change on SmackDown because obviously we know this is not the same Cody that we saw at WrestleMania 38 when he came back against Seth Rollins. This is not the same Cody Rhodes. The worst thing that the E did was not turning Cody heel when he was in the match with John at WrestleMania. That was the mistake. And if there is any potential, maybe Randy Orton coming back. Cody and Randy does not need the belt.
Where the fuck is Randy?
He's apparently injured again
I'm fucking on vacation.
because of his apparently his back's played up again. But remember, Orton's in his mid-40s now.
Yeah.
And RKO was fucking painful, by the way. But that's the thing with Gunther. He's retired 3 guys. What do you do with him next?
Randy Orton is 46 years old. He might as well be
Damn.
58.
Hey, he's still looking good for his age, though, Jim bastard. But that's the thing with Gunther. What do you do next with him going into SummerSlam season? What do you do? Because I don't think Cody and Randy doesn't need the belt. I'd save Punk and Cody for Mania next year.
If rumors are to be believed, Gunther and Brock at SummerSlam. Now that we know Brock's back.
Brock is a free agent.
You've just planted a seed in my head with Randy Orton. Though, does he return? and attack Cody and do the rematch.
Keep it for SummerSlam. Do not rush.
That's the thing, though. It would set up for SummerSlam for Randy to beat Cody for number 15. Gunther and Brock doesn't need a title. I'm gonna go Cody. Based purely on that scenario.
Oh, how you trust in this company, so.
But we know Triple H likes to play the play it safe card.
Yeah, and
I want change.
Cody would probably still get a strong reaction internationally because they don't see him as often.
It's not
true, but who dominated the UK forever?
Yeah, I know Gunther, but also, you know, he's the heel.
I trust me. I hear you, but and I know where I booked myself into a corner for the reason because I'm already looking at the next one, and who said that they'll call me when they need me? Paul Heyman. I really do think that this is the opportunity to give a big ol' FU to Obafemi. We don't like it, but if it's going to be Brock and Gunther in the way I've set it up, which is the only reason Brock and Gunther happen at SummerSlam, which is for some gold, somebody's got to get fucked over. You're not going to have Oba beat him again and then go, hey, Brock, you want a world title shot? But then again, I've seen weirder things in WWE.
Too many.
Yeah. We also got what we got coming up after this in Saudis, Night of Champions.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they'd pull the trigger there to put a title on Gunther. But then again, they'd probably pop for the downfall of the All-American hero in Cody.
I think they would. Yeah.
All right, well, speaking of Heyman, let's go to Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi, Part 2.
I'll go Brock.
I think they fuck it up. I think if Brock wins, gets one back. But then again, if Oba does win again, what the fuck's the point?
Exactly. So they're gonna get here, and I love how you just pointed that out perfectly. It's getting one back. They're gonna go a third time. We're gonna make this thing go probably 3 times because we're gonna have numerous pay-per-views, PLEs until SummerSlam in August. So he can get his comeuppance back probably after that. You know what I mean? Or again, you just screw over. Jesus Christ, this is fucking difficult. And because again, think of all the fucking people that they have behind Paul Heyman, everyone in the Vision, all this stuff. All you need is a little distraction for Brock Lesnar to topple Obafemi. You don't need too much. He doesn't need, the end of it. He's a man at the end of the day, can be distracted. You know what I mean? If this was the 90s, he'd see some boobs and it'd be ball game. You know what I mean? Ball game. But we're not in the 90s, so it's got to be some chicanery. Chicanery comes, Brock Lesnar wins, building towards whatever the fuck we can at SummerSlam, probably him and Gunther. Yeah, if it goes 3 months, it goes 3 months.
Yeah, I'll go Brock.
Or 2 months.
I'll go Brock and then give us the rubber match. Probably Night of Champions. And also, I got to give props to my other half for pointing out that everybody in the Vision got injured in the order they joined.
Nice.
That's weird.
Seth got injured. Braun got injured. Bronson got injured. And now Logan Paul's injured. They praise everybody celebrating that one. And Austin Theory was the last one to join. He's the only one that hasn't been injured yet. But yeah, Division's definitely cursed.
Just
jinxed it.
Just end the Vision. Just end it.
Fucking dead in the water.
At this point,
it's finished.
Yeah.
It died painfully when Rollins got injured.
I think it died painfully when they kicked Rollins out of it. Because it was too soon.
Yeah, it was too soon. Way too soon.
And then adding Logan Paul, of all people, to the group. A complete fucking mismatch. And then Austin Theory, who's got the personality of a fucking paper bag.
Wet sock. Oh, that's worse. Oh, that's a little worse.
A wet paper bag.
There you go. Now we're talking. Useless. Useless and just...
End the Vision, please. And thank you.
hurry
The
up.
mistake I thought they made with the Vision was not putting someone like a Grayson Waller in there. Even though I think Waller's good on the mic, but I think Grayson Waller would have been elevated quite well.
Yeah,
He was
But
definitely the
again,
strongest out of the two with him and Theory.
yeah, but again, when you fucking take away Seth Rollins, you fucked it. You fucked it.
Yeah, Braun and Bronson did okay as a tag team. But then Bronson went down as well, and then they just fucked it up bringing in Logan Paul.
Yeah, of all the people. Can you imagine that meeting in the back? Hey, guys, check this out. I got an idea. Logan Paul. And then just, fucking everybody's throwing shit at him. And then you remember, oh, wait, you're the boss.
You know,
and then Logan Paul.
It's got Bruce Pritchard written all over it. What if we
really
add
does.
Logan Paul to the Vision?
I don't
Okay.
think it would have been Bruce's decision. I think that would have been TKO because of the they want all the celebrities and all that in the company. But
Yeah,
it wouldn't shock me if it
sponsorships.
was exactly money. That's all them bastards want.
They don't really plug Prime much anymore, though. It used to be on the fucking canvas.
Lose the money.
All right, I'm really fucking divided on this one because had it not been for 2 botches, I think they probably would have gone with Sol. But they may be having some slight, not doubts, but thinking twice about putting the title on her. So Becky Lynch defending the IC title against Sol Ruka. I mean, we all love Sol Ruka. She's fantastic. And her call-up was definitely well at the right time. But I don't know what it is about these couple of botches that she's had. So the very first night on Raw, slips up on the Soul Snatcher, manages to save it. But then the one on Saturday night's main events, where I think she was supposed to just hit Jessica Carr with the Soul Snatcher when Becky pulled her in the way, but instead she just kind of slipped and fumbled into her. 2 very small blips.
Maybe nerves.
Nerves, maybe the ropes are slippier, I don't know.
I mean, no
Possible.
reality is something, right? I mean, I'm. This is one of those ones where I'm a little bit indifferent on because once you had the call up, I'm like, you can crown her whenever. Like she's money. She's money in the bank, as they say. But the botches do get me. Remind me, who was the lady that Becky was feuding with forever? She just got called up from NXT prior to this.
Lyra?
Yeah, Lyra Valkyria. When she had came up, I could have sworn she had some issues as well. Like her matches weren't as smooth, weren't as clean, and a little bit of a stumble. Nothing too crazy, but a little bit of a stumble. But yet they still pass the buck anyway. I have a funny feeling that that's kind of what Becky's role is right now as IC champ. She's the one to hold it and help elevate. You know what I mean? Whether that is you win the belt and you get to carry it, or you just get elevation because you get the title match and against Becky Lynch and the whole everything that comes with it. I really still think that you could pull the trigger on Sol Ruka, and it's not the worst idea ever because, again, you're doing monthly PLEs. You can turn around and drop this title right back to whomever, whenever. So you can, I hate to say it in this terminology, but you can fix any wrongdoings that you may overcome or that may come up. So as much as I know, Becky's 2 months into, not even 2 months into the title reign.
No, she won it back at Mania.
Yeah, so she's
Nearly
a
2
month
months.
into it. Yeah, nearly. Okay, sorry, thank you. Nearly 2 months, 6 weeks, if you will, if you want to get crazy about it. I still think you should pull the fucking trigger, go Sol Ruka, but it is only 6 weeks. So Lyra got multiple shots. Let's see if Sol Ruka gets multiple shots. Becky Lynch retains.
All right, be which way you going?
Please be the different.
I'm divided really because Becky saved that title from complete mediocrity.
Yeah.
Because you look at the United States title on SmackDown, it's just a complete waste of time.
I keep
As
forgetting
much
who's
as-
even got it.
Tef,
Oh yeah, she got it again. Yeah. No, not again, but
and WWE got away with Becky winning that title, but Becky winning over at WrestleMania. As Mo very well said, maybe it's time to pull the trigger, but it's just like you said, it's the botches. That's the only thing that's putting me off with Soul winning. Or maybe it's a part of a gimmick that Soul is doing botches, and then we have a absolute banger on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a punt. I'm gonna go with Soul.
Hey, my God.
The only thing I've got in my head is the next morning I see a thumbnail of Sol Ruka holding up the IC title, and I can't shake it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
So
with
far, I've gone with 2 retains. I don't think there's going to be a title change in the main event, so I'll go with Sol. Give us at least 1 title change.
That's it.
Yeah, Sol. So main event. There's a couple. You could go either way with it, too. Really, we talked about last time how Jacob had a chance, because Roman was going to miss all of June. Well, there you go. Last day of the month, pretty much. Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu, tribal combat for the world title.
This is tough.
You say it's tough. It's not tough. It's not tough at all.
For us.
You guys had no... I know, right? You guys had no issues picking Soul real good, no matter what the outcome is. I think that was where they were going to play it safe. This is the one where I think playing it safe is risking the biscuit. This one you have to kind of go with it. And I get this, because Brock Lesnar was the fucking leading candidate of this shit. You don't have to defend the belt every 30 fucking days. I know, shocker, even though they've drilled into our heads differently. So even if Roman does go away for a month, it don't matter. It don't matter. They'll make the World Heavyweight Championship the big belt, the one that matters anyway, and they'll just, illusion. Don't pay attention over here, pay attention over here. But in reality senses, I've always hated that concept. I don't think it's worth a damn. You have to have a champion on television unless they're fucking injured, big time injured, and then you have them relinquish the title and you fucking start all over again. That's how it works. Having champions is something that is important in this fucking sport. WWE's gotten away from it from time to time. I think now is not that time to revert to those older ones. This is the opportunity to see if Jacob Fatu really is that guy, is really going to be one of those dudes. And the only way to really find out is by just crowning him. And the longer you wait, the longer it's going to become stale, the longer he's going to become stale, and any momentum that you have in him winning the belt goes bye-bye. I always go back to when Roman was hottest as can be, when he was the fucking dude in the Shield that said 4 words and every girl in the world wanted to hump him, okay? And you had numerous opportunities to fucking crown the dude as the biggest star in the company, and you floundered it. You waited on it. Then you had to get him on his own and try to get him over on his own, and then even when he did win the Rumble and you had his fucking uncle come out, he's looking at him like, why don't they like you? I don't understand why they don't like you. They're telling me in the back that they loved you. They fucking lied to me. Yeah, no shit they lied to you, Uncle Dewey. That's just how it was, okay? But that's why I always go with the pull the trigger mentality. You don't know until you know. And if you don't know, you're never going to know. It's the same shit I tell my fucking kids when I coach them in any sport. If you don't give effort, you will fail. If you don't try, you will fail. So if we don't know what Jacob can do past this point, we failed. So give him if it's a fucking month, it's a fucking month. Like I know how stupid that sounds. I know how, I only want to say egotistical, how fucking naive that sounds, how WCW that shit sounds. But I'm telling you, this is what I use WCW to go even further back to NWA because that's what they did. That's what they did. When this guy left the territory, fucking new champion. They didn't hesitate. Oh, you're going to be gone for 2 weeks? New champion. Oh, you're going to... new champion. They didn't fuck because that champion, no matter the fucking magnitude and amount of champions they had to be there. They were important champions, especially when it's your world champion. Jacob Fatu.
Is it naive or stupid to have a 1 month reign though? Because Darby Allin.
But look how good it was. And you're going to tell me Jacob's not going to try to put on fucking bangers for a month? Come on. And you know they're going to push the shit to fucking SummerSlam.
I know I said I didn't
months.
think there was going to be a title change in the main event, but there was a part of me that was... It's almost just head versus heart. Head goes, yeah, Roman, play it safe. Heart goes, man, Jacob. Give us a fucking Jacob. Because I'm also thinking... You've done the match. Jacob lost. Now you're making it tribal combat for the rematch. So if Jacob loses again, what's the fucking point?
That always is the thing, though. Why do we always have to get here? That's the thing. Why does it always have to end up being make it or break it when you could have just made it? Or moved on, which they don't like to do. So, make it.
It's ballsy, but we both gone for Jacob Beer.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go with the play it safe card. I'm gonna have to go Roman. I think what they are gonna plan is to obviously make up for the WrestleMania main event that they lost, which was Roman and Seth. But I'm not a fan of Roman missing June, even though our good friend Yestin, shout out to Yestin, that June is not an option.
Not for Roman, it's not.
So I'm going to go Roman because I think they'll plan Roman and Seth for SummerSlam. Or the idea could be is that you could run Braun Breaker and add Jacob Fatu to the match. Even though I would like Jacob to win the title because I think he's ready. And the guy is over like a mud trucker. But I think I would love Jacob to win, but I'm going to go with the play it safe because I've already got Gunther winning. So I'm going to go Roman to retain.
We keep thinking SummerSlam. We need to remember Night of Champions is coming up as well, in between.
Yeah, there's Night of Champions.
True. And we all know the Saudis love Roman.
Mm-hmm.
That's very true.
Alright, so that's your Triple H special 5-card PLE predicted. And now we have a wall, and it has more wankers on it than the guys downstairs that can't park their fucking cars. It's time for the wanker wall.
Yes, terrible.
I'm the biggest wanker in this place, man! Hey, no. I'm the biggest wanker in this place, okay? Me, not you.
For the bruv board this week, while I try and remember mine, who wants to go first?
We're on the wanker wall. But yeah, let's let's get into it. Is there who is giving me some shit this week? Is anybody giving me some? I want to give some crap to the IWC. So I know that we do this all the time, and it's one of those where I know it feels kind of like biased, like, oh, well, because your views aren't in line with my views or whatever have you. But at the same time, do remember we do give the IWC positive points at the same time, so it does go both ways. But for this one, I want to give it for the Kevin Knight reaction. I understand like what the fuck mentality behind it, but I get at the same time where we're going. And if you don't build new stars, you're not going to have new stars. And this dude was over. And yeah, we really like this tag team. I'm pretty sure you could say the same thing about a lot of other people from the E, where all of a sudden now they're not in a tag team and look at them go.
The Rockers.
So, hey, beautifully put. So for the IWC, I'm going to go light. We're going to go 25. Nothing too harsh that they can't handle. Just let it be. You know what I mean? Just let it be. Like, if it ends up shitting the bed, it'll shit the bed by itself. We don't need to make sure it shits the bed. If it's going to shit, it'll shit.
I like that. If it's going to shit, it'll shit.
Hey, words to live by.
I'm going to add some more points to the IWC as well, because there's one I sent you all last night.
Yeah.
There's an account called Era of Naomi. She put, if I be booking WWE, the women would main event every PLE. Do you think that Rhea and Jade is going to main event over Roman and Jacob?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think
Probably
that
not.
Rhea and Jade is going to probably main event over Cody and Gunther?
No, definitely not.
The problem is with some of these fans is that they expect, and as you've said it perfectly, I think we might have said I think it might have been a couple of months ago, is what do these fans want? You can't just have one company just giving everything on a platter. You can't. I said, if you want to watch women main event at PLE, watch Stardom. Watch Marigold. Like, there was a Stardom event that was over, which was, I think it was Sunday or Monday. I watched the whole event. It was 3 hours, and it was a fucking excellent show. Just because you love just WWE or you love AEW or you love both, obviously it's down to what they want. You gotta remember there are other promotions out there. There is TNA still to watch. Marigold and Stardom, which is New Japan, which is Japanese wrestling, which I'm slowly getting back into. There's MLW that's going to be starting on Saturday called Fusion. You've got AAA. Some of these people just expect because they're a fan of one company and they're going to get everything. It's like, there you go. And they moaned about the last time there was a women's main event was Evolution. They said, oh, it doesn't count because it was an all-women's show. Still counts. It was a women's main event. It was probably one of the matches of the year last year with Rhea and Io.
Yeah.
And they're complaining still about the title reign of Liv Morgan, and also
Both title reigns have sucked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not the two women's fault. 'Cause I'm not going to blame them.
They haven't been given shit.
Because I think the direction was obviously going to be Stephanie Vaquer against Liv, but obviously Steph got injured. Nothing you can do. But why not have like a Lyra or Bailey having a match with Liv at Clash of Italy, which I'm not complaining about because we know Triple H loves his 5-match cards, and it annoys me. We forgot to add on actually in terms of the card is how many commercials that we're going to get for the entirety of the fucking show.
Oh,
that's the thing, and I didn't really pick up on it until Backlash, because for a while now Triple H has been doing these 5-match cards for PLEs. And when he first started doing them, we were like, yeah, that makes sense. 5 matches, give him enough time to wrestle. You don't have to overload the card. But that's not how it works. You still give him like 20-minute matches, and then half the show is fucking breaks.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not unacceptable, bud.
If you're gonna stick them to this short time anyway, go back to the 7-8 match cards.
Yeah, seriously. If we're gonna do that, then cut it down because I don't. I don't understand. Or say add it up, not cut it down.
I get it, There's so many fucking sponsors involved in WWE now. They all have to advertise their shit. But you're not even doing backstage segments promoting these products anymore like you used to do. Like you used to have R-Truth running around with fucking Slim Jims.
Hell yeah.
There's nothing like that anymore. And you know what? I don't even see that many sponsorship ads. It's all fucking Hulk Hogan documentaries coming up. We're going to remind you 20 times in the next 2 hours. Or, hey, we sell merchandise. Yeah, we know.
We know. We've been known. Thank you very much.
And we want to see more Jackie Redmond and Kathy Kelly conducting interviews. Like, we want more Jackie. Yeah. We want more Kathy.
What happened to the art of backstage interviews on PLEs? AEW still does it. Renee's running around like a mad motherfucker.
Oh, Renee's the best.
All night long.
Come on.
So how many extra points to the IWC?
I'll go with another 100, but I think I'll add 30 points to Triple H because 6 matches is the sweet spot for me. 30 to Triple H.
Yeah, sorry, Trips.
Yeah, but I'm
okay. I've remembered one of mine, and it kind of sucks because I do feel bad about it, but at the same time, I gotta give 20 points to the Brawling Birds.
Oh,
I just find their promos so cringy. And I don't know if it's because
argument.
I'm a Brit too, and like we said last week, they overdo it on the Britishness. But it's just the fall from grace for Jamie Hayter. She used to be the English version of Io Sky.
Yeah.
When she first got popular, that's exactly how I saw her. Her presentation and everything, she's just like a British Io Sky. Now she's just awkward.
It hurts.
You've just started watching the 70s show. She's like a character from that as a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
And Velma from Scooby-Doo, without the glasses.
Nice.
Or the other girl, what's the one with the red hair?
Daphne.
Daphne.
That's it. And it hurts with Jamie because I adore that woman. I think, nothing against Windsor, but I think she tries too hard.
Mm-hmm.
You get me?
Yeah.
On terms of her promos, I think she tries just too hard.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
she's just like,
thing.
I'm from London, and that's what you're going to get.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who else was I going to do?
This is going to be hard for me because obviously after the backup we had a fantastic show on Sunday. I need to give points to TK. 10 only. I'm being very lenient. We haven't had no addressing yet of the TBS dial. Why was this not addressed on Sunday? Have a tournament that starts on Collision. I've been happy with that. But if we don't get Sari against Athena, I think we might have to go with record points. But obviously that match's not been done just yet. But yeah, 10 points to TK because of the addressing of the TBS title's not been done just yet.
Yeah, it also sucks that Willow had to drop it in a pre-tape segment rather than in the ring.
Yep.
100%
It's not a
facts.
shitty move, but I guess I hate saying it like that, but it is what it is. But no, I dig that. TK deserves points for that. I'm really trying to think. Was there anybody else? The fucked up part is the first name that comes to my mind to look up every week is Jim Cornette, but actually he's going to get some points on the other side, but we'll leave that for then.
Oh, okay.
Oh?
Okay. All right, I'm WWE. 100 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mo's agreeing. It didn't even need a reason.
No.
Nikita Lyons. If reports are true, she's getting called up to Raw.
Why?
You've just fired Zelina Vega and fucking Kairi Sane to bring up somebody who spent half a career in developmental, or injured.
No. That part. Thank you. I was like, no. She didn't spend half of it in fucking development. She spent half of it on the sideline. Dude, I love her. Okay, I think she's great. Personality is up to fucking 10. Looks up to 12. Okay, but fucking shit. How much crap are we giving Jade for being green? She is fucking as green as they get, bud. She is as green. Don't get me wrong. She is damn fine to look at. It's a damn good looking at. But it is not worth what you're gonna fucking get. I promise you.
No.
Bad.
And when she initially got over for like a month, it was all because of her ass. Wasn't her wrestling ability, wasn't her personality or her mic skills. It was the ass.
Shook her ass.
That's all the internet went crazy over. And then she got injured. So.
Yep. Then she didn't shake her ass and got injured again.
I don't see why they feel the need to call her up to Raw. Or why they have a spot for her on Raw when you've just got rid of two world-class talents. Well, Kairi Sane's definitely world-class talent. Zelina, she's okay.
6'7".
Definitely better than Nikita.
Definitely good to look at, though, Zelina. Yeah, I think calling up Nikita Lyons, so you're calling her up over Tatum, Kalani, Lola,
Jada.
And I'm going to put my neck on the line. Kendall. Kendall. You're calling her up over...
shooting through that roster.
First off, no, you know what? I just sold myself on this. If we're calling people up for looks and you didn't call up Jada Parker, shame on you. Shame on you. Okay? If we're just going to fucking elevate somebody off of the fucking looks, you picked the wrong one. Damn it.
I would have probably put Tame at the top of the list, but then again, she's.
Hey, I got a
American
real
champ.
soft spot for Jaden Parker. I tell you what, boy.
She's been yeeted by Yeet Man.
Hey, and that's all right.
No wonder
He's got
his
good
vocabulary's
taste.
improved.
It sure has.
All right, what else we got?
Anything for Uncle Dave?
He's
Oh,
been all right.
50 to Uncle Dave.
Oh, he has been all right.
He mentioned on Raw, because apparently we had a fantastic match between Penta and Javon Evans. Said it was nothing special. I'm like, Dave, if that was in Japan, you'd have been getting your penis out over it. And if it was like, this is no disrespect to maybe like a Will Ospreay or Ricochet, because I think Will Ospreay's the best wrestler on the planet right now. If it was an Ospreay match, he'd have been saying, "Oh, it was amazing." Because Penta and Javon Evans put on a classic. Him and Ethan Page on the weekend, by the way. Fantastic match.
Yeah.
So, I think Dave may deserve points on that. And Brian Alvarez actually stood his ground and said, nothing wrong with it. It was a great match between Penta and Javon Evans.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dave.
Off the top of my head, I can't really think of anybody else for the Wanker Wall this week.
We got no Chris message this week either, so what the hell? Slacking, Chris, you're slacking.
I'm sure there was a super big ass botch that I noticed and meant to give points for, but I can't remember what it was. So, you're all safe for now until I remember. I'll probably remember halfway through the above board. So that's all this week's Wankers so far. Go to the wall and tell them they suck.
So far, indeed. You never know when we're going to have to drop back. But fortunately, we're going to go on to the good side of it because not everyone is a wanker. So now it's time to chalk it up to the bruv board. Bruv.
Bruv.
Jim Cornette.
Yay.
Give 50 points to Jim Cornette. I know, crazy fucking concept. Or actually, you know what? No, I'm going to go 75. He deserves an extra 25 points because Busted Open Radio put up their, like, Mount Rushmore of managers, and he wasn't on it. Look at here. There's some dudes. I didn't see the whole actual list myself. All I know is, dude, is like unless it is completely and totally like justified, Jim Cornette belongs on that list. Okay, he was one of the greatest managers of his time. So not only that, but coming to the defense of Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah.
So I don't know the full story of what went down with Ludwig, but all I know for sure is this kid had no record. He's never been in trouble ever, and he got into a tussle.
Yeah. The last story I read was he was making out with his partner in an elevator. Some passerby said, "Go find a room or something before I call ICE." And that's what set him off. If that's the true story, that's what set him off.
Damn. Yeah, no, sorry, bud. You tell me some shit like that, you're going to get body slammed. I'm not going to punch you. I'm going to fucking dump you on your head. Damn, nope.
Yeah.
Hey.
In that
Good in my
respect,
book, Doc.
300 points to Ludwig Kaiser.
Well, if we're going to go on the Kaiser situation, I mean, he's had 300 points then to Gunther. Because he was the one that paid out Kaiser's bail money.
Oh,
paid $1,000 out of his own money to bail out his homie. So,
yeah,
good
guy.
Right there.
Good guy, Gunther.
For once.
Never thought I'd say that out loud.
Gunther, this is the first time he's actually on the Bruv board.
Yeah, I was just about to say, so how many points are we giving Gunther?
Oh, let's give him 100.
Yeah, I must say. We'll knock a zero off. We can't pay that $1,000 bond.
I'm trying to think, really. Got to give 100 points to TK for just a fantastic show on Sunday.
Yeah.
See, I'm a fair man.
And speaking of that show, 100 points to Mick Foley.
Yes, dude. Don't leave out Mick Foley.
It's always good to see Mick I don't exactly know what his role's going to be in AEW, nor do I care. I'm just happy to see Mick Foley on TV.
Same. It'll be good.
And this could be something I think I might hurt you all. What if they're going to go with MJF against Mick Foley or All In?
I don't think Mick's
Please.
going to wrestle.
I don't think he can take a bump. Like, I love Mick. I love him with all my heart, but
He barely took the low blow. I don't think he's going to be taking any bumps.
That part.
definitely not.
But I mean, if you want to make him a GM, we know he's done that before plenty of times. Because AEW don't really have an authority figure. It's just like TK.
Wasn't Christopher Daniels on doing it before?
Very, very briefly. I think that was purely just because it was convenient for the storyline. But I wouldn't say they have like an active... They don't have an Adam Pearce or a Nick Aldis. But Mick Foley would be great for that role.
It would be. He would be. I mean, he's got experience as general manager, if you know what I'm saying.
50 points to Thekla.
Uh-huh.
Great performance at Double or Nothing, and
killing it.
Just, yeah, absolutely killing it.
Her and Neo are top 2 in the world right now. That hurts me because I love Mayu Iwatani way too much. Who else? 100 each for Penta and Ethan Page. Penta is just something about Pentagon Jr. at the minute. He's just too good.
He's killing the game.
And Ethan Page is just fucking great. Oh, back to the wank wall, actually.
See? Told you.
Back to the wank wall. Another 100 points to WWE. Why are you taking out Ego in his theme song? That's the main part of his theme song is Ego. You do not remove that. That's the integral part of the fucking song.
We can't have
points.
nice music in WWE.
Nope. Can't have nice things.
If a theme song starts to get over, they change it.
Yep.
Exactly.
Oh,
They'll change. They may not change Trick's theme. But I want to go another 100 points to put on the Bruv board to 2K. WWE 2K. Because, as you know, the Season 3 is coming out soon on WWE 2K26. And they're having the Retro Kane on there for 2001. But they're having Slow Chemical as the theme song. So, and Slow Chemical, for me, is Kane's best ever theme. No one disagrees with me or I'll slap him. Having Slow Chemical on there is my theme song. It's going to be anyway. So, yeah, 100 points to 2K for putting in Slow Chemical.
Slow Chemical's a banger. His original did have aura, though.
Yes.
Oh, definitely.
I hated when they redid it. When he went back to the half mask Kane with John Cena, and they redid his theme. Is nah.
Ruined it.
Trying to think.
I guess we got to give points to Darby Allin now that the run is over, and what a great run it was. 50 points.
100 points.
Okay, yeah, 100 points.
I think 100's fair.
100 points. Damn earned. Hard earned and well deserved.
Yeah, I am going back to the wanker wall, actually.
Hey, we're all going to go back.
Because, once again, Roman arrived at the arena, and his belt was already there, and someone had to bring it to him. Why are you not carrying your own belt to the arenas?
It's heavy, okay? Sorry. First excuse I didn't come up with.
What? Do you post it to the arenas or something?
Yes. What if he does that? Like, really, let's be fucking for real for a second. Like, what if he does that? He's just like, walked up to fucking Paul and he was like, hey, I'm not carrying this fucking thing. And Paul's like, well, what do you mean? And he's like, well, I'm not carrying this thing. You guys need to carry it. Dude, we got trucks worth of shit we got to fucking deal with. You want us to carry your goddamn belt? Yeah. No. Well, I'm not carrying it.
You see those 75 LCD screens? We got to get all them on the truck.
In an hour. You know how hard that is? We a guy died the other day. Fact. So he's just like, here, look. I got an idea. And he hands him the fucking like FedEx box. He's all, put it in there. He's like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna ship it. Where? To whatever fucking town we're going to. It works for me. And that's what and ever since then, that's it. That guy that died though, we'll never forget of him.
This way, Marcus was just like, I'm just taking a briefcase around me.
Yep,
They
make it
can
easier.
believe
Briefcase
the
work.
belt's in there.
Yep. Smart.
I think we've got to go 200 points each to Castro and actually no, 500 each to Castro and Okada.
Oh, the big numbers.
Yeah,
Big ones.
not even overblown. They deserve it. What a match.
Outstanding.
Don't tell me that this is Okada's first time on the Bruv board. We've got
this year.
This is Okada's first time.
Fuck. Yeah, it is.
For this year.
500 to Okada and to Castro. Unbelievable match. Thank you, else. Got to give our customary points to Blake, EO, and Kendall.
And Rhea.
And Bami. So 50 for
And
all
Oba.
of the. Oh yeah, and Oba.
Oh, yeah.
Rhea's
John.
making me math.
Nice.
I think as well. 50 points to Start. And the first time on the board this year is Shida. That was a very fun match for last night.
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah.
Especially what Shida with the shirt she had, but it was like handprints with blood. It was on a who has.
Saying Sheeta's back.
Oh, that's the old Shida. My girl, you know.
Her first
Love
time on the
shit.
board too.
Hey.
We need to
Well
punish
earned.
ourselves for this. There's a few. So it has been a very, very, very busy week. Oh, the production of AEW as well deserves at least 100 points. Because I
Yeah.
loved the intro for Jericho's team.
I'm so glad you brought that up.
That was actually no whack 300 on there because I loved the production of when you had Jericho and then you had the Syndicate, the Bucks, but Kenny Omega with the smoke and the cigar though. That was the fucking dog's bollocks. That was.
He looked like a dog's bollocks.
Kenny's got so much aura.
He's the man.
Any last ones?
New York crowd because they were fucking fantastic.
New York's
give
always
them-
a great
give some
crowd.
Love to New York.
200. Give them 200. They deserve it.
NYC, 200 points. How you doing?
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of how you doing, don't even think about bringing Enzo in.
Oh, one final
Oh,
one. Sorry,
yeah.
let's give 30 points to Willow because I feel awful for Willow getting injured, so we have to give points to Willow.
Love you. Get better.
We love you, Willow.
All right, Mo, you got any last ones?
I got non-fucking wrestling points, and yeah, it's positive. I gotta give 200 points to Roberto De Zerbi for saving my team. That's all I got. That's all I got. He came in, fucking. He's you know negative. I positive. I love this fucking guy. He can't fucking barely speak English, but all he fucking preaches is positivity. Love this guy. He's all like, I don't want to fight. I just want to hug you. And I'm like, I don't want to fight, but this is exactly what I need. So no, massive love to that guy. Huge on him for fucking saving a team that was literally gonna sink itself, and they're lucky to float again for another season. So we'll see how he goes.
All right, then. So my last two, 50 points to Soruka because other than the two botches, I think she's really shining in her main roster debut. So hopefully, it's just a little bit of a sticky patch. Wrong terminology. Rough start. Wrong terminology. I think she's going to sail through once, if it's nerves or whatever, shake it off. But other than a couple of botches, I think she's really shining and maybe just needs a little bit of a boost.
Yes.
And then the other one I was going to do has slipped my fucking mind again.
Don't you love that?
I think I need to give 100 points to MJF for that suit.
Yeah.
The suit alone.
That suit was money.
That was fucking great.
MJF's always got great suits.
Man's got
who the
style.
fuck
He
was
knows it.
Trying to.
I'm sure it was another female. I just can't remember who it was. Who I was going to give points to. Oh, Julia, for the new look. Let's go 50 points.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm surprised Bea didn't mention it.
Oh yeah, because it's a old Stardom look.
Yeah.
And it was a sort of actually no as well. I want to give 200 points to Stardom for they did a Hana Kimura, obviously God rest his soul, did like a memorial tribute show for him because they do it every year, and it was a very, very good show. So 200 points to Stardom, and obviously rest in peace Hana Kimura.
Yeah,
love it.
Stardom's deserving it. They're killing it right now.
All right then. So
they've been killing it for a minute. Motherfuckers are just now paying attention.
So yeah, women fans, go and watch Stardom and Marigold. That is where the women's wrestling is happening, except NXT.
Yeah, that's the other good one.
All right then. So let's leave it there. Those are the points. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you all. Before we close this up, let's find out what cheap plugs are coming your way from the TSK.
They're not so cheap when they cost a bunch of money. No, I'm just kidding. We're totally free on the YouTubes. Make sure you're checking out the YouTube, the TSK, kicking it all MF and day on the YouTubes, Facebook and Instagram as well. As far as content, we quit. We threw in the towel. I'm fucking joking. We've got 2 episodes dropping ASAP. Rocky should be as soon as later this evening. If not, both of them will be dropping Friday. The recording of Double or Nothing is finally going down. The boys actually, there wasn't one of these where it was like, oh, we're not going to do it. We literally have not found the time to do it. So it's going to be a late one. Hopefully it should be ready by this weekend, though. I'm going to push my darndest to try to get it out as quick and as soon as we can, because we know Double or Nothing has already come to pass, and we're already pushing towards whatever the fuck's coming next out of AEW's pocket. It's actually more probably Clash in Italy if the boys are working hard enough. I don't know. We'll figure that part out as we go, but just know that we've got about 2 to 3 episodes of the TSK coming your way as early as this weekend and going on in the next week. The MLS talk and even fucking some premiere speak and all this nonsense for the Max Footy Pod is going to be coming your way hot and heavy. It's international breaks and the season is over, so the U.S. is on break. The English side of the game is in their off season. Guys are being signed. Transfer window opens in July. There's a lot to talk about. So there's got to be a lot of stuff coming here and a lot of old episodes. Let me justify this now. A bunch of older match previews and reviews from Cypher and I, excuse me, are going to be going up late. So anything you've been curious about, don't worry about it. We got you covered. Those will be going back late. And then again, anything transfer talk and I guess planning for the future could be coming your way in the few weeks coming forward. But as I always love to say, the only way to know how things come your way is by following us here on all the fun socials. Make sure you follow us, and you can find us, I should say, on the evil Twitter machine, Max Wrestling UK, Captain 512, SMR Podnet, and the Max Footy Pod.
And Bea, what you got?
He doesn't know this line yet.
Right, so my Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor has dropped. I dropped that on Thursday. That was after the show was done. I will get a Double or Nothing review done myself because obviously of how fantastic it was. I am going to be covering the first MLW Fusion show that is happening on Saturday. So if that is a success, I'll review every episode. I'm only, I'm watching for my guy Killer Cross because he follows me on Twitter. My guy Killer, and obviously I like looking at Scarlett Bordeaux. And also I will be covering as well the AAA show. So that's happening this weekend. It's Mask versus Mask with El Grande Americano against the original Grande Americano. So there's a lot of shit coming your way. All you need to do is like and subscribe to my channel, which is at JMB434. I don't do memberships just yet. I'm not TKO. I don't charge you to watch my content. That's unless unless I do it full time, which is very unlikely. Yep. So hit the like and click the bell button, so it'll come straight to your phone, very quick.
Click the bell, you bellends.
Right. Oh, got him.
Damn straight.
Love it.
All right then. So that is it for now. Next week, the King of the Mic returns with 2. Count it. 1, 2. 2 semi-final matches. It is Cypher versus HC Rustler, and Mo gets to take on the newcomer himself, Scouse Mysterio.
Oh, Scouts, be careful what you wish for.
I'm being serious, man. I don't give a fuck.
Being serious? Hey, Chris, what are you laughing for?
Even better than that video is John Cena's reaction to that video.
Yes. Yes.
What a well-spoken young man. All right. We'll catch you next week for all that and more. Goodbye. Mwah, and good night. Bang.
It's on the way.
I thought he said free pizza's on the way. I'm getting excited.
Hey, fuck Bruce Pritchard.